which is something that Gruel doesn't really contest very well, although you do have the 4 Rekindling Phoenix. So I think this matchup was probably close, but I do favor the green-red side of the matchup. What do you think?
I don't know. I can't read this. There's blurring. Anyway, so what do I think, though? I think that Daniel didn't shock this Lana Rolf yet, and that's been in play. So let's see if he has a Lava Coil. Nope, Charter Course is going to get things going. I think Sam's going to get to untap with this Lava Coil. But Daniel, the manual, going to put the Arclight Phoenix into play turn 2. Like it's nothing for him. Man's just playing another game of Magic.
Daniel the manual, eh?
Daniel the Mandible. The unkillable machine of Arclight Phoenixes. Going to put that bad boy into the graveyard here. And Sam just saying, all right, take 1. I'll play a Growth Chamber Guardian. Not a bad start.
Not a bad start at all.
And we're going to see
a Beacon Bolt. Kind of a weak turn, but, I mean, if he has nothing else going on, reasonable way to work it out.
Yeah, we're going to see if Sam can play a big threat like a Rekindling Phoenix here.
Yeah. It looks like he has one, but he might not have double red.
He has a Rootbound Craig in his hand that he chose not to play.
Okay. Looks like there's a Domri. Might just send in for 2.
Wow. Domri's actually a combo with Lana Rolf, so it makes it much less bad as a creature. So
now you got a 2-1.
I mean, like,
that's double the power.
Sky Marcher Aspirant right there. I get Elf Marcher Aspirant.
Without flying.
Without flying.
So, Savannah Lions.
Savannah Lions, perfect. Fournier has anime on his side. It's absolutely true. Fournier definitely has some
Fournier has got an anime on his side.
Fournier definitely has some weeaboo stuff in his deck. Let me tell you, I saw a Narset. I saw a Starkin. If he can get any number of those cards together, I think he just wins on anime points alone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fournier might be the world leader in anime points. Now that Yuya's out of the race.
Yeah. Wow, all right. Just going to see a Beacon Bolt just going to kill the Lana Rolf. I don't hate this play. I guess he has nothing else going on.
You see something that Fournier did that's easy to miss? So he discarded the new GRN Steam Vents and then played the nice, I believe it's Guild Pact?
Oh, Guild Pact, in fact, it is.
Steam Vents. Very subtle play that might be lost on newer players, but definitely the correct one.
Absolutely. I'm a big fan of that play. Oh, this is normal Sarkin.
Oh, this might just be sent for 6 or for 5. No, a 4/4 Dragon seems pretty good as well.
Yeah, making a 4/4 is really good against Phoenix. So, Daniel pointing at it. I don't know why. Maybe saying wrong Sarkin.
How's it going?
Does he have the Weeaboo Walkers? So Pedram he does, but not all of them are Weeaboo.
Absolutely.
He has one Narset that's a Weeaboo Walker, but the other one is regular. So a little loose, but you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure I love only playing one Weeaboo Narset in my deck, but that's just me. We're gonna see if Daniel can get a Phoenix into play this turn. He only has one in the graveyard. It's gonna be a Charter Course. Gonna look for another Phoenix spot in the graveyard. He's gonna see a Crackling Drake in his hand.
Why do I allow this?
It's gone into the Aether.
No.
All right, Lava Coil gonna take care of that. We're gonna see the Arclight Phoenix coming. Oh, that's big. Punishing that down tick from Sam. Gonna swing and kill the Sarkin. Big swing for Fournier.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if you might just want to plus. It means that Sarkin's like almost assuredly just not dying.
Yeah.
I guess like Fournier did have chances to cast his Lava Coil previously in the game, where he might have instead of casting Beacon Bolt. So maybe you can assume that there's no Lava Coil in your future.
Yep.
But I still think I might have liked just attacking with 5 with the Domri, untapping and attacking for 10 along with Mobilized District, makes it 13.
Yep.
Sorry, 13, which is lethal, so.
Okay. Oh.
That may have been something he wanted to do.
Yep. There's a Growth Chamber Guardian, it looks, and looks like
I don't
Sam
know
has
if he can...
basic force in his hand.
Yeah. What was this turn? So he cast Lava Coil and Growth Chamber Guardian?
Yeah, he cost the Lava Coil, the Arclight Phoenix, which is a good play.
I see. Yeah. It just sucks that he can't adapt this turn, and that's the punish right there. So now he's just completely out of gas, and that's a Crackling Drake.
Yeah, that is a Crackling Drake.
Is there something that can fight this to kill it with profitably? Probably not, right?
Lava Coil is pretty much it. Rekindling Phoenix is the best way.
Oh, Rekindling Phoenix would be good here.
That's the best way for Sam to fight it.
He could just animate the Mobilized District, attack with it, and then fight the Crackling Drake.
Yeah, I like that play. No, Mobilized District paying big dividends here.
Yep.
So.
Maybe worth the mana concessions?
Yeah, definitely not. I mean, yes, definitely. So. All right. Yeah, if you +1, you are weak to dynamic a second Phoenix. Yeah. I guess there's no real right answer there. All depends on what he has. So, Mobilized District can enter the red zone. Daniel's going to take a little read see on that bad boy. Maybe forget that Domri is giving it +1/+0. I don't think Daniel would forget that though.
I was
Daniel
gonna say
pretty-
Fournier is a pretty tight player.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sees the writing on the wall. Might as well not take this extra 4 damage, because he knows that Domri's gonna minus.
Galaxy brain, as they would say.
Yeah,
Domri-
quite the large brain on Fournier.
Fournier gonna take a look, gonna draw another card. I think he has 3 cards in hand. Can't really get a look at what any of these are. Where Sam has 1, didn't really get to look at that one either.
I believe Sam's card's a land.
Okay. And this is
That's another Crackling Drake.
Wow.
Yeah, this Crackling Drake is just, it's cantripping every time, and Sam's forced to answer it.
Yep.
So he's just falling further and further behind every time these Crackling Drakes come down.
Daniel's gonna Tormenting Voice, take a little look-see.
And that's assuming that Sam can even answer it.
Yep. Looking for a Rekindling Phoenix mostly. That is the best possible draw, I believe.
The body language does not seem like he drew something great.
Just take it up and pass. All right, Daniel, untap draw.
So if you're Daniel, do you one-shot this Domri here? Probably.
Like if you can't one-shot Sam, I think you it's the old Knight of the Reliquary argument. If you're familiar with that card.
I'm familiar with the card, not the argument.
Sure. The argument is in Legacy is you use your Knight of the Reliquary, you keep activating it until you can actually just kill your opponent with it because there's no point.
You never attack them for like 7 or 8.
Yeah, you never just 7 them. I'm sure you'll 7 a Planeswalker.
Just get as much value as you can because life total doesn't matter as much.
Yeah, so I think Daniel should just I think this is correct, killing the Domri, making sure.
I think you just send it Domri for sure.
Yeah, because this, there you go. Next turn, pretty much dead.
Just Drake into Drake into Drake.
Into Drake. God's plan, as he would say.
Yeah, we living in the 6.
And bam, aggro, Drakes and Goblins.
Drakes and Goblins and Phoenixes. Blue-red Drakes, Goblins, and Phoenixes.
Oh my.
That's just where we're at right now.
That's those are my 3 of the best archetypes. They synergize well together. All right, so maybe did Sam draw a spell here? Something decent?
Maybe a spell breaker.
Maybe Domri and Arcabolus? Yep.
Oh, okay, Domri.
There it is. Domri, fight your Drakes, fight each other.
Make a mana, play a War Boss, and die.
Nice, I like it. I mean, he's not.
Dying's definitely.
Oh,
not
he blocked.
Oh, he blocked.
Because
Fournier got baited hard.
All right, we have this clip of Fournier losing a Goblin, Electromancer Cape. All right.
That's Goblin on Goblin violence.
Absolutely. I'm just happy. I'm happy that Daniel won. I'm also happy that Daniel made a tiny, tiny mistake that didn't end up mattering on camera, so we can lord that over him for the rest of his life.
For sure.
Absolutely. That's what friends are for, right?
Of course.
All right, going into the sideboard, we're going to see Daniel Fournier is going to probably want to bring in 2 Saheelis if he feels like he needs to come to the ground. I'm not sure about that one. We'll talk about that in a minute. He has 2 Sark on the Master List he can also bring in, as well as 2 Shivan Fires, 1 Beacon Bolt, and 3 Entrancing Melodies. What do you think of any of these cards?
So I think I really like Entrancing Melody, Beacon Bolt. I think Shivan Fire is good against this version of the rule deck because of the Legion War bosses. I don't think I like Saheeli. Seems like she's not going to be great. And I don't know about Sarkin. I don't think I like Sarkin, though.
You don't like Sarkin?
Yeah.
Okay. I can get behind that. All right, and then out of Sam, we have 2 Direfleet Daredevil, 3 Death Gorge Scavengers, 3 Thrashing Fountains, 1 Carnage Tyrant, 2 Sorcerer's Spyglass, 2 Collision Colossus, and 2 Lava Coil. What do you like,
I
Sean?
think Slam Dunks are the Lava Coils, the Collision Colossuses. I think the Direfleet Daredevils are good. I like the Death Gorge Scavengers, and I kind of like the Carnage Tyrant. I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Okay, yeah, no, Carnage Tyrant's definitely a problematic creature when it hits the battlefield. So yeah, Carnage Tyrant definitely a ginormous creature when it hits the battlefield.
Yeah. And what I think I like cutting, probably these Zertog Goblins. These Shocks don't seem great. And after that, it's close. Like, I think Domri doesn't seem very good.
Yeah, I don't think Domri's very good at all.
So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in for 2 Lava Coil, 2 Collision Colossus, 1 Carnage Tyrant, 3 Death Gorge Scavengers, and 2 Direfleet Daredevils. So you're going to find 2 more cuts. I think that makes the most sense to me.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that.
I can see cutting 2 Legion War Boss as well.
Yeah, Legion War Boss not looking its best in this matchup.
Might just cut all 4, honestly.
Honestly, might just... Yeah, no, that makes sense, I think.
Throw them all out.
What? It's an expensive piece of cardboard right there. Be careful.
That's true.
Cost $2, I think. And then Daniel, what do you not like in Daniel Fournier's list? I like how his list is better suited to fight this matchup than, like, for example, Rander Babar's was. But
shout out to Rander Babar.
Shout out to Randall Barber. His list, unfortunately, was looked to be pretty metagame for the Planeswalkers, not for the beatdowns.
Yeah. So the weakest cards in the Blue-Red Phoenix deck are Radical Idea. I think those are like the cards where it's like, I don't know what to cut, so I'm going to cut like a Radical Idea. That kind of card. So that might be something that he goes to. Think like the Crackling Drakes, the Enigma Drakes, the Electromancers, the Phoenixes, Beacon Bolts, Finales. It's kind of hard. I think he might just bring in 3 Entrancing Melody and a Beacon Bolt and bring in 4 cards. And I think Shivan Fire is probably better than Shock. So you might just switch those out or just bring in Shivan Fire, so that's 6 cards. And I'm not really sure what he's cutting here, to be honest. I haven't really played much with the Phoenix deck. Maybe someone in chat that knows more than me can help.
I mean, I played it 6 times on MTG Arena, I'll have you know. I'm basically a master.
Okay,
I was playing a Water Grave in my deck still for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Looks like somebody is definitely cutting all of these war bosses because he thinks they're unplayable.
Perfect. I'm glad we're in agreement. Warboss continually makes me more depressed every time I see it played because I keep thinking it's bad and then people keep murdering somebody with it. And I'm like, I just don't see how this should ever happen.
I think a lot of the games where people get murdered by Warboss are games where they would get destroyed by any other 3-drop that attacks for damage.
Oh, of course, yes, yes.
Yeah. From the ones we've seen. It definitely does run away with the game when unchecked, so.
And play draw is pretty big in this matchup also, as if Sam can put a Gruul Spellbreaker into play on turn 2, that would be ideal. Or even a Zertog Goblin to go a little bit aggro.
Someone got my elephant reference from before. I called Babar the elephant.
Who's Bavar?
You don't know Babar?
No.
He's like the kid show, like the elephant?
Yes, sure, no.
Okay, well.
What's this from? What
you
television?
have absolutely no culture.
What do you mean, no culture?
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
So someone said we board out the bad cards and then bring in the good ones?
Interesting.
It's okay. Definitely gotta allow that comment. Yeah, uncultured swine, there you go.
Alright, perfect.
See, everyone in chat knows Babar.
I'm sorry I don't know Babar. It's a damn shame.
You know Babar? There we go.
Alright, chat.
Literally
not,
everybody
not
watching
only
knows
does
Babar.
chat know Babar, but the audience knows
You might
Babar.
be the only person in Canada that does not know Babar.
Damn, I'm not in Canada to be fair.
That's fair.
Okay, alright.
We're actually having Josh Skype in from, where are you again?
Yes.
Siberia?
I'm training with that one guy who came in 20th at the mocks with Derek. I can't remember his name.
Oh man. Okay, so we're shuffling up for game 2.
I believe both players have taken the advice board out, the bad cards board and the good cards. Sam going to be on the play, going to be a big difference in this matchup.
For sure.
Going to be able to, Daniel's going to have less time to set up. He's going to be able to put a Lana Royal Elf into place sooner. Hopefully he just has the good old curve out. This red-green deck plays a lot like a Hearthstone deck, if you don't mind me. You just want to be like 1 drop,
We don't mention
2
that game
drop. Sorry, my bad. You want to go, it plays a lot like Eternal deck. You ever play
Okay,
Eternal?
that one's reasonable.
It doesn't play like that. That game's less of a curve out
It
deck.
plays more like a Yu-Gi-Oh deck where you kill your opponent on turn 1.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, let me just say, Yu-Gi-Oh is a great game, and I fully endorse it here on the Magic the Gathering stream. Definitely come buy all your cards at Harry Tarantula. I'm sure they sell Yu-Gi-Oh product.
I think we do.
Excellent. So, yeah, no, Yu-Gi-Oh is definitely a little bit of a different monster. Paying 0 mana to draw 2 cards is a little
Oh,
ridiculous.
Yu-Gi-Oh monster?
Yes.
You do that on purpose?
Yes.
They use monsters.
Would you prefer me to say Yu-Gi-Oh is a bit of a creature? A different kind of creature? It's a bit of different kind of instant or sorcery.
When I started playing Magic, I called all the cards minions.
I mean, you're perfect. You love Hearthstone then.
Yeah, dude, I started Hearthstone first, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, no. Wait, when did you start playing Magic?
Like Fate Reforged.
Really?
I started watching it when cons came out.
Wow, you started playing in Fate Reforged, and you already have like 2 GP top 8s? You're actually
Dude,
insane at
it's-
Magic.
I don't know, you run hot sometimes.
Hey. Alright, players should be getting ready to go soon.
Babar is strictly better than our Canadian national treasure Caillou.
That's just not true at all. Caillou is a national treasure. Was it on the same channel? That might be it. I love Caillou, dude. Caillou is my jam. Yeah.
They run into each other.
That explains it so much.
One after the other. My
All right.
sister's shit.
That explains it so much. All right, looks like Sam is ready to go. Daniel's still shuffling his deck, making sure he can.
Someone's wondering who we are. I'm Sean Dollywall, and I'm with Josh Butenhouse over here.
Bosch Junehouse, please.
Bosch Butenhouse.
Yes, also known as Josh Buttergoose. Also known as many other insulting nicknames. Also known as Hallowed Moonlight. I've been called worse.
I used the nut low.
Yeah, honestly, dude. Caillou is absolutely not. I think we should
Oh
ask
my
them.
God.
Can somebody ask the play? Can someone ask Daniel Fournier if he prefers Babar or Caillou?
Can we get someone to go ask?
No, while he's playing this super important matchup for his career, somebody please ask him, bother him, and say, hey, what's your opinion of Caillou?
This is a Caillou stream now.
This is a
I'm
Caillou.
kidding, this is a Bavar stream.
No, you already said it. You've tainted Babar's name by cursing it with Caillou.
I'm going to show you a picture of Bavar so you know what we're talking
Okay,
about.
jog my memory if you would. All right, both players gonna draw their big sevens here. Let's see.
You don't know this guy, dude?
Wait, do you know this guy? Yeah, okay, I've seen Babar.
All
All
right,
right,
good.
I'm familiar with Babar. I didn't recognize his name.
Yeah, you recognize the green suit.
I do, and the stupid hat.
Would you just...
Yes.
All right.
Sorry, I meant the well-positioned hat. All right, speaking of well-positioned, both players mulliganing. One of them definitely probably mulligans slightly better than the other one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fournier's a more consistent deck, so it's better. He's better at mulliganing.
Yeah, when your deck has an inconsistent mana base filled with 2 colorless lands in your deck that struggles to find double red, mulliganing to 6 is kind of rough.
And like you said, Sam's playing a Hearthstone deck, so he needs to curve out. And I mean, when you have less cards, it's more likely that you're not going to curve out well.
Absolutely.
Whereas Fournier's just just digging through his deck, finding the key cards, and then setting up for like good Phoenix turns or playing Crackling Drakes.
Fournier looks exactly like Caillou. I can't tell.
40 is Caillou confirmed.
All right, interesting. Yeah, Fournier definitely is a deck that mulligans slightly better as his deck is loaded with draw spells and cantrips to help smooth out sculpt his hand.
Yeah, like if
Whereas-
he's land light, he can try and find lands. If he's threat light, he can try and find threats. Whereas Sam's more at the mercy of the top of his deck.
Yeah, just gotta do his best. Doesn't really have the only card advantage in his deck, I believe, is the Growth Chamber Guardians. Which
Would you say Mobilize District is card advantage?
I would
Because
say
it's both a land and
I
a
would
creature?
say it is card disadvantage because it should be a basic mountain, I think. But I mean, that's just me. I think Mobilize District has been a house so far, aside from the time where he couldn't cast his double red spell. But other than that,
I
yeah.
think a district's slightly bigger than a house.
Would you say it's a whole district? We're gonna see a pretty decent hand from Sam here. He's got a couple lands, a Ripjaw Raptor, Lava Coil, a Shock, and some other card I can't see.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a solid hand. I think it's 3 lands, 2 burn spells, and a Ripjaw Raptor.
Yeah, would love a threat, but I mean,
Yeah.
like, you can't go to 5. This hand's about as good as you're gonna get. Forest gonna be the play. Daniel playing the mountain rightly to represent Shock.
Yep, if he can draw a Gruul Spellbreaker here, that's probably his best draw.
Yep. And that.
As a Carnage Tyrant, probably the opposite.
Well, I mean, if he had 3 times as many lands, he could cast it.
You think if he had a Nissa in play, you could just cast it?
Absolutely. Daniel Fournier just look at this, just lands
Just
go.
draw, go.
Absolutely.
There's the Spellbreaker, one
Right-
turn too late.
Right on time.
So do you make it a 4/4 or do you haste it?
4/4 always,
Yeah.
all the way. That way it eats the lava coil and no damage gets wasted. All right, 3 islands and a mountain. That's a nice one.
So we have Fournier attacking with a 3/2 Phoenix.
That's fine. That's what Garfield intended. When
Yeah,
when
so
Mark
pretty-
Rosewater designed this card, he's like, I want a 4-mana 3/2 flyer with haste, but we need to make an ability on it to make it a mythic. And it's going to eat that lava coil real good.
It looks like Fournier might have something like Crackling Drake in his hand, and just doesn't have the double red. Seems like a pretty weak opening from him. Oh, okay, I take that back.
That's an entrancing melody.
That's powerful.
Wow, all right. That is the worst case scenario for
And he
Sam.
taps it the right way.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow. All right. That is
Yeah, this is why Entrancing Melodies is great against green decks.
absolutely. If Sam could wait a turn and maybe get this this Ripjaw Raptor in play, this card wouldn't be a huge issue for him, but he is missing this land drop.
Yeah, I think he's just going to end up lava coiling his own creature. Definitely doesn't feel great, but
I-
might be what he has to do.
I think Sam should probably just play the Thrashing Brontodon. I think that's in
Does
his
he
hand.
have a Thrashing Brontodon?
I think he has a Thrashing Brontodon in his hand. I think he should just play the Thrashing Brontodon and just pass, hope to draw a land to be able to play Ripjaw Raptor.
Okay.
I think that's what I would do. Or,
What do you think is going to happen if he gets his Ripjaw Raptor Entrancing Melody?
I mean, might cry. I mean,
cry a
I'll cry
little?
for him. I'll have to pay respects, please.
Yeah, we'll get some Fs in the chat if that happens.
That happens, please. That'd be a tragedy. Yeah, it looks like. Oh, sorry, that's a Deathgorge Scavenger. It looks like he's gonna eat the Entrancing Melody, as he can't really eat anything else. All right, Edgar MTG with the big F in the chat. Appreciate it. Thanks, Edgar. Mr. Egad. He was here to cheer on his prodigy.
Was he? Who's his prodigy, Dukes?
Matthew Dukes.
His progeny?
Yeah, sure. Let's call it that.
Did you say he was a spawn?
All right, so island here. That's an opt. We're gonna look at this card. gonna heavily consider hand on the chin, bottom of the library, and draws a card.
Some nice play-by-play.
Thank you. Trying to be serious once in my life. Now, what is Daniel looking for? I mean, Phoenix wouldn't be bad. Obviously,
This
Crackling
is just
Drake.
Crackling Drake.
Yeah.
Crackling Drake, Crackling Drake.
Let's get Crackling. Good news is if we exile those cards from his graveyard, the Crackling Drake loses power, right? Oh, wait. It also counts exiled cards.
Might
That's
be
just-
too good.
That's just good design right there.
It works with Jumpstart.
Oh, it sure does. And
Yep.
Rootbound Craig works really well with Sam's deck as it allows him to cast a lot of his spells. Lava Coil.
Would you say it would be justice if you had drawn a Mobilize District?
Yes, I would actually. I would be I'd be very sad for Sam, but at least he could play his Ripjar Raptor.
Now we see some negative synergy. He can't exile that
Crackling Drake.
Crackling Drake to gain 2 life.
Maybe we
because
should
of Lava
maybe we
Coil.
should just let the Crackling Drake live and kill him so you get value at some point in this game.
Exactly.
Maybe. Interesting not playing the Slapcaster Mage in his hand as just a creature to pressure because he does have a Direfleet Daredevil. Looks like he's saving it for later value.
Is this called a Slapcaster?
Yeah, Slapcaster Mage.
Okay.
I mean, that was his nickname on release. I don't remember. I think it's Direfleet Daredevil. Too many Ds for me, to be honest. Too many. All right, this is a radical idea. He's looking for a Phoenix, maybe. I think he has one.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to discard it. That's 3 spells in 1 turn.
Yep.
Pretty powerful turn here.
And,
Oh, and there's more?
and there's a shock.
Oh, wow.
All right, 7 damage.
And now Sam's just facing lethal.
Sam's at 6. Can play the Ripjar Raptor to stall out a little bit, but not looking super
Yeah, this
good.
is not looking great.
I mean, Sam can also Direfleet Daredevil and flashback the shock to kill the Phoenix, making Daniel have to cast 3 spells to get it back if he wanted. That's not exactly doing it, as I would say. So,
Yeah, so you're saying Daredevil the shock onto the Phoenix?
I mean, he could, but like
He
if
could
Daniel-
also Daredevil the shock onto the Spellbreaker and then shock again from his hand.
Oh yeah, that's true. He can do that.
It might be what he does
also-
to kill the Spellbreaker.
He can also play Ripjaw Raptor then hold up shock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like that play too.
Well, he's deciding not to hold it up. That might be a misstep here.
Yep.
Because now Fournier can bring it back.
Yeah, that makes sense. Might come back to bite him here. We'll find out if that comes up. Daniel does have a lot of mana in play, so if he has 3 spells in his hand, definitely can cast them all. Exception being if he had 3 Beacon Bolts, which would be weird. He's gonna count.
Okay.
He's doing some counting.
Yeah, it looks like Fournier has
There's a Beacon
4
Bolt in hand.
spells and a land in hand.
He has a Beacon Bolt in hand, so he's gonna play that.
Beacon Bolt.
He's gonna Beacon Bolt, and if he can play 2 other spells, he can rank the Phoenix.
that'll
That's
just be game.
That's just be game.
Yeah.
Draw card.
Oh, and that's
Oh,
finale.
Finale's
Yeah,
finale.
that's game.
Just gonna cast shock. Doesn't matter. Gonna put 2 spells on the stack. Gonna
And I
cast
think
Phoenix.
that's Fournier just winning the
And that's
MCQ.
Fournier just taking the MCQ. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion, Daniel Fournier, taking that one down. And pretty
Congratulations to Fournier.
convincing. Wow.
Yep, I think he
Very-
played very well.
Very impressive stuff.
Yeah.
Still a great run from Sam being the 8th seed, coming back all the way to the finals.
Yep.
Very impressive stuff. Just his deck needed to fire off a little bit better than it did in that last game.
Yeah, I don't think there was a lot Sam could have done with his draw.
Honestly.
Having the Ghost Spellbreaker, Trancing Melodies, and Trancing Melody was pretty much backbreaking, and I think we're gonna get Fournier in the booth now.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little word with our champion. Sean, were you impressed with how this event has went so far? Let me be honest. Let me ask you a question.
How that event was run?
Yeah, do you like it?
Yeah, I think this venue is great.
And the venue, but what about the staff?
Well, the judge staff is great. Our vendors were great. That's about it. I can't really think of anyone else that I thought was great.
The guy you got brought in for commentary for just that 1 round, he was really
Yeah, I liked some people we had in commentary. Dom was pretty good.
Dom was absolutely
Yeah, Dom was pretty good. I think we had someone else for one of the rounds.
I'm not sure.
Oh,
It was
we had Jeffrey for one of the rounds.
Yep.
I think I did a pretty great job, and yeah, that's about it. I can't really think of anyone else that I'd like to shout out.
Absolutely not. That's about it.
Yeah, Fournier definitely showed up with a good tuned list, played very well, had some really close, tight games, and I mean he got there in the end.
Yeah,
I'm glad to see that. I know he's had some, some close misses recently.
yeah, he's been bubbling for a while.
Yeah, so having him get hit, this win that I don't want to say like deserved, but something that a player of his caliber is going to get. It's nice to see.
A hard-fought Mythic Championship qualifier. We are honored to have Daniel Fournier as our champion.
Horrible celly for making the PT.
What?
Oh, horrible celebration?
Horrible celebration making the PT.
We needed a plane wide celebration.
Yeah, why don't we have a plane wide celebration? No jellyfish celebration to be had. It's a damn shame. We're gonna bring Fournier over here. We're gonna say a few
Fournier's
words.
getting over here.
Leave. Sean probably wants to have a few words with our champion.
Yeah, sure, I'll get him. I want to know what it's like to qualify for Barcelona.
So in that case, you need.
I'm just warming him up. Okay. For the beating these veterans.
My dad says the same thing. I'm going to get Josh on to say that. All right. All right, so we have our MCQ champion, Daniel Fournier here.
Sorry, I'm busy reading chat. Fournier wasn't great, that's for true. That isn't even English, dude.
That's for true, dude.
This is a horrible celly for me. What? Oh, I was. Jeez. Sorry, what? I was distracted, dude.
Yeah, so I want to know, how does it feel to make PT Barcelona?
Well, not as good as it would feel to make it 4 times.
I see. Making it
See,
4 times would
the
be
joke
absurd.
is that Sean's like 14 times qualified for Barcelona, and that's why he's commenting. Anyways,
I'm definitely not trying to
It
brag.
feels pretty good. I was talking a lot of trash in the car on the way here, being like, I don't know, like I'm not really that invested in like trying to win anymore. Like for some reason, the PT doesn't feel that special to me. But over the course of the tournament, I remembered that I just like competing more than anything else, and trying to compete at the highest level is always been what I've tried to achieve in Magic, and so it always feels good to get to, you know,
Yep,
play
definitely.
the best tournament.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm really glad you made it, man. And it looks like you're getting some love from chat, saying that, you know, I hate Fournier. Fournier's a weeb.
Yeah, well, that's just true, and I agree.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we have a question for you
Yeah.
that chat was wondering about. So, are you on Team
It's
Caillou?
Babar.
Team,
not
oh,
close.
Team
Yeah.
Babar?
Yeah, we were getting live updates on the just heinous behavior of chat and the commentary.
Yeah. Josh didn't
First
know
off,
who Babar was.
Babar, that's fair. So here's the thing.
That's fair.
So Caillou sucks and is whiny and is just very atrocious in every way. But Babar is problematic. It's like colonial imperialism. It's based on the exploitation of the working class and the masses. And so, despite Babar being a superior story, it's truly problematic, and I don't know if it can be appreciated appropriately. As
See,
such.
most people just see an elephant in a green suit.
Yeah, whereas Caillou's a good working class story, but it's bad. So
Okay.
it's a toss-up.
So okay, but you're on Team Babar then. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll say Babar.
Okay, sweet.
Fournier, would you say that having anime on your side was a huge edge in this event? Yeah, actually, yeah. No, I want to thank my friend Nathan Stark for shipping me all these anime walkers, which weren't really actually all that good. I think I discarded them a lot, but
You need
whatever.
cards to discard.
Yeah, it's
they
fine.
might as well be anime walkers.
It's good. It's good.
Awesome.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to know? You want some tips? Maybe?
Yeah, actually, I need some tips.
Yeah, some tips.
So, how do I cast spells in the right order?
Okay, well, first you think about like when the spells would be good against what your opponent's doing.
Okay.
That's the next level thing, is like knowing what your opponent's going to do.
Okay.
And then like if you think they're going to play like Legion War Boss or something, then you hold up Shock.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how to play.
If I do
good
that on Arena,
Magic.
they always get a token though. So what do I do about that?
Set your pre-combat. Whenever you think your opponent is playing a deck that could play Legion War Boss, the moment you pass the turn, set a stop in your opponent's pre-combat main phase. Yes, it
Okay.
sucks, but it's the only way to deal with it.
That's amazing.
All right, real tips.
That's real tips with Daniel Fournier.
Real tip hour, the boy D-Forns.
Awesome.
Is it Azusa like his idol? First off, Edgar, I don't appreciate that. Secondly, oh god, there is a person in this chat who does know who Fournier's waifu is, and
Yeah?
yeah, and
Can we expose you right now?
no, absolutely not. I'm leaving.
Whoever that is, can you please expose him?
No, anyways, please don't do it, Cole. Anyways, anything else? Anything else real?
I don't know, man. Anything you want to say?
Yeah,
Any shout outs?
Honestly, yeah, no. Shout out to my boys. Shout out to C Ha who brought me water.
Water's essential
yeah.
to life.
Yeah, shout out to my friends downstairs at the Boston Pizza who have food waiting for me.
That's awesome.
This is a sick venue here at Bingaman's
Yeah,
Fun
man.
Works. Thanks to Chimera Gaming and Harry T for putting on an awesome tournament, despite their truly idiotic decision of putting Sean on commentary. I'm kidding. Sean's the nut. We all love him.
I mean, I guess that had to happen at some point.
All right, I'm gonna go eat my food before I pass out.
All right, no problem. Well, congrats again.
Thank you.
It's nice having you.
I appreciate it.
All right, so I'm back with what's his name, Bosch Jutenhouse, was it?
Absolutely. That's me.
That is Josh.
It's your
Bosch.
boy, Bosch Junes.
Yeah, 187 entered, only 1 remains.
Yeah, 186 people are dead according
just
to chat.
deceased.
According to chat.
It
fight to
was
the
a
death.
bloodbath.
Absolutely. All right, so we're gonna just wrap up the stream here. Is there anything you'd like to say, Sean, before we wrap it up? I'll do a big wrap up. Don't you worry.
I would like to say thank you to both for doing this.
Hey.
I want to shout out the staff. You know, we have Alex Hunt working the booth. We have some great people working the floor, judges. It's just been a great event in general, and one that I'm going to definitely remember as one of my biggest commentary starts.
Absolutely. I'd personally like to, before I do a general wrap, I'd personally like to thank Sean Dollywell for tweeting me in one of his tweets before the event started. Got me a crisp 2 followers. That's nice to float off some of that internet clout.
I'm all about sharing the clout, you know.
I appreciate that. But big thanks to Binghamton's for giving us a great venue to run this event. Big thanks to Wizards of the Coast for letting us to put on this event. Big thanks to Khmer Gaming, Harry Tarantula, everybody behind the booth, everybody in front of the booth, everybody outside of the venue not bothering us. Honestly, what a great day. Very happy with how it all turned out.
Yeah, it was definitely awesome. And you know what, Josh, I want to say special thank you to David Rude for letting me commentate. You know, he hit me up and it was awesome.
Absolutely.
And when I heard it was with you,
I
I was a
demanded
little less excited, but it was still great.
when he said it was with me, he said, "Can I get paid for this at least?" All right, so we're gonna wrap it up now. Thanks everyone for coming out and supporting the show, and we will hopefully